Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchdown. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. Able to hit Robinson, complete. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Penix here from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Drake London with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Once again, Elliott. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Play action, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. No return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Penix on 3rd down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Right back to Elliott now. And they take him down right along the 30. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Running left, it's Elliott. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 26-yard line.
And they can go ahead.
The end of the first quarter with the score.
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. That's caught for the first. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Penix now on 1st down. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And again, it's Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air with Penix. Throw left is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Elliott's running out of the gun. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Cowboys trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 from the 41. Elliott straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Dak off the play fake. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dak now from the gun. That one is caught left side of the field. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying for it is Elliott. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And that run won't come close. We've got a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Second and 3. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give him now to Zeke. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, run with Elliott. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. Down the sideline to the 45. And he works this down to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Dak out of the pistol. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. On the option, it's Elliott. Has some space inside the 15. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
This is Elliott running right. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That's up and through for the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Slot receiver headed left. Penix working from the gun. grabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Motioning the tight end now. First and 10, around to Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Penix to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run this with Elliott. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Carry here for Elliott. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to double their lead.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
So we're through 3 here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Penix now. That's caught for the first. They get 35 out of that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix. Looking for... And down he goes! The Cowboy defense gets it done! And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Tight end in motion left. He'll throw it. Cut near the goal line. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Falcons are stopped on the return, and now have it at the opposing 45.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on first is Prescott. Catch is made down the right sideline. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, Prescott. Brought in by Elliott. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Another throw for Prescott. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2. Here he is to throw. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll push forward for a small gain into the 31. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Get somebody else to do it. Possibly New York, they're going to take it like I'm doing. I taught you how to get them for the check. What we doing? I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that's not for my money, I can't. He called me baby, so it's 200 and pay me. Purejsmooth single and Siddiqui, he okay with it. No shame in the shame.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw. He rolls to his right. It's taken in by Lamb. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing now. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Handoff headed left, Elliott. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Once again, Elliott. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Handoff here to Elliott. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And it's caught. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.